Take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. The Song Father is about to entertain your asses off. Yeah! Hello, everybody. Song Father is here. And I don't know. I don't remember when it was. I'm finally able to wear my Yankee shirt again. Even with my name on it. Oh, wrong side. What the fuck? What the? Oh, I can't. No, this side. Oh my God. There it is. Sonny and the Yankees. They finally won a game. They went, I think it was 31 consecutive innings without scoring a run. They lost 6 or 7 in a row. Not good. Everybody. Aaron Judge, who's hitting 400 since April, is like, I don't even know what he's down to now. I mean, down to, it's like 350, but still. Everybody striking out, missing, swinging at shit. It's not been easy to watch. Right, Ronnie Pagnotta? Wow. Talk about unaliving yourself. You'll have to say unaliving now until hopefully Donald Trump will change that too. But it's a horrible thing. I know the word does not bring, I almost forgot, pleasant thoughts to one's mind when they hear it. But still, this is America. So anyway, if you've been keeping up with me, which I think most of you have, at least on Facebook, this is, I did my third, my third Lupron injection this week. Yeah. And immediately upon getting it, immediately, it never hurt before. My hiney hurt like hell at the injection site, and I started sweating, and I was sweating nonstop for like 10 hours. And then that was on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it started to get a little bit better, and so far, knock on, I haven't had any sweats yet today, so maybe I'm finally building building up some kind of a strength to it, at least, because I've been through a lot in my life, and I've said it 1,000 times. I know I'm going to repeat myself. I know, but my God, when you women are going through menopause, old jerk-offs like me who used to say, all right, so, just put like a cold compress on your neck or something. Don't work. So I guess God said, look, before your time is up, I think you have to go through what you've been making fun of. Okay, I got the message, all right? Some bit. Didn't say it. Some Beach, as I say to Ronnie Pagnato all the time. So anyway, the numbers came down a little bit more again, which is surprising to me. Very happy to be surprised in that way, because without getting too TMI, too specific, when I go and stand over that porcelain, you know what, it's not fun. It takes forever to try to get something going. And it burns, 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 a ring of fire. And it smells like a dead body. It's unbelievable. And they and I told the oncologist and the urologist that, and they said, yeah, that's because of everything that's going on. So the good news. The bad news is because the numbers went down a little bit more, I'm never going to have that PSMA again to see if it's anywhere else. So I'm just going to go with the thought in my head, based on my doctors, of course, that it hasn't spread anywhere. And the lymph nodes where it was in are okay. I had the double MRI done. I was in that tube for almost an hour. My eyes shut, and the headphones on, and they were playing 60s and Elvis and Sinatra, and I even fell asleep. That's how cool I am. And it showed, as the urologist said, well, we know you had cancer. It just shows that it's, pretty much, I think 75% of the prostate now is filled with cancer. He goes, so we contain it. We can't take it out, because we can't hit it with radiation anymore, because you already had the CyberKnife radiation and blah, 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 whatever. So we contain it, Okay, all right. I will go along with that for now. And then we see where we head. So speaking of head, look at that. I don't know. Look at this on. Is it this on? Yeah. Do you see that? Yeah. I don't know. I must be doing something in my sleep. Strange things going on in this place, let me tell you. In the last week or so, the thing where you say HEYGOOGLE, if you have that, has been going off on its own. I'll be sitting in the living room, relaxing, maybe playing the game, watching the Yankee, whatever. And all of a sudden, I hear music blasting. I have it in the bathroom. I have it in there when I'm on the throne or I'm taking a shower. I go in, I tell it, turn yourself off. The next day, it's in here in the studio room and the painting room. My latest painting behind me, see it? It's from a picture Sonny and Amber and the family went to Missouri for a vacation, and they took that picture and I painted it. It came out pretty good, I think. Can't tell from that angle, but trust me, it did. I really, thank God for the painting, because there are times where, besides the sweating, the side effects are you feel drained, you feel hopeless, you feel very emotional. Joint and bone pain sometimes is almost unbearable. And so when I'm sitting here and painting, first of all, 3-4 hours can go by like this, and it's very soothing for me. So thank God for that. And I've gotten a lot better in just a few months. So go to my my page on Facebook, my regular page. They're on there too, but go to Sunny Art, and you can see going all the way back when I first started doing all the drawings and now the paintings, and with the hopes that maybe I could sell them, but I know it's tough all over for everybody. I understand. We did fairly well with the GoFundMe. It's still up and it's still available, and I could still use a little here and there. Especially from all the people I know that got money in their backyard and under their mattresses. And Pepsi Zero. Nothing like it. And what else? Okay, so enough about my health. Yankees recovered, and what's going on in the world out there. Everybody's screaming bloody murder. It's going to be World War III and everything else. Well, like the cowards they are, it looks like everybody that was, controlling and running Iran has taken off and into the wind somewhere. But, I hope they don't try to come through to the border down here. No way, man. So anyway, I guess I stay away from politics. What my feelings are and everything else, that it's strictly my own, because so many arguments, so many people out there, so many narcissistic people out there, that it's their way of thinking or nobody else's. You can't live like that. You can't talk to people like that, so don't. That's all I can say. Don't. That's what you say each time that I hold you this way. So we're going to do a bunch of songs about, people that aren't very straight, and I don't mean sexual preferences in a relationship. And, I was going to do, I'm going to do it, Gordon Lightfoot, Sundown, like, you better watch your ass if you're creeping around in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? So a whole bunch of them like that. And so I don't know if we should start off with, Oh, by the way, I'm almost done. I just got to figure out, and I've been trying very hard, trust me, how to hook up this microphone to the radio station that I have set up on I forget what it's called, Asura, I think. I have the link to it where you can go and listen to it. It plays 24 hours a day. And there's like 3 hours of music on it, so after 3 hours it'll repeat itself. But I would like to come in and do one on the radio similar to what I do here, or what I used to do on WBXO, announce the song, this and that, have some fun. I got public service announcements up there and everything else, and, maybe make some money there. Maybe get some people that, if I can build up a big enough audience that would want to pay, to have me talk about their business or their restaurant or whatever, One of these days I'm going to learn how to put the banner across the bottom here like I used to have. If you wanted to do, send the Songfather a tip through a Cash App or Venmo or Zelle or PayPal, or even through the GoFundMe, but whatever. If somebody, comes into some good money or extra money or hits the lot or whatever, think about me, will you? I need a little help. I need it. I need your love tonight. So, all right, let's start off with Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. And I remember when this song first came out, I loved it from the start. I just loved what it said, and I happened to be with somebody at the time where these lyrics fit right into what was going on. Oh, sunny, 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 sunny. It's called When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. And it can go the other way around, I understand. When you're in love with a good-looking man. Right? But it's cool. It's very cool. Sometime today, people. Although I'm not in a hurry because the Yankees already played today and won. love with a beautiful woman, it's hard. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you know it's hard. No, it doesn't. Everybody wants her. Everybody loves her. Everybody wants to take your baby home. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, never ends. Nobody's crazy. You want to trust her. Then somebody hangs up when he answers the phone. You're in love with a beautiful woman. You go it alone. Yes. Maybe it's just an ego problem. Problem is I've been fooled before. But fair weather friends, faint-hearted lovers, and every time it happens, just convinces me more. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, just watch her eyes, not her ass. In love with a beautiful woman, you look for life. Everybody tempts her, everybody tells her she's the most beautiful woman they know. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you go it alone. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, oh, it never ends. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your eyes. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you look for lies. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you go it alone. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, friends. Huh. Then you wonder when that is look, your face is getting thinner. This could be the end. My only friend, the end. What becomes of the brokenhearted? I don't know. Does anybody know? Mr. Jimmy Ruffin, another very good song. There's so many of them. Bow, bow, bow. I walk this land with broken dreams. I had visions of a many things, but happiness is just an illusion, filled with sadness and confusion. What becomes of the broken-hearted who have love that's now departed? I know I got to find some kind of peace of mind, maybe. The roots of love grow all around, but for me they come a-tumbling down. Every day heartaches grow a little stronger. I can't stand this pain much longer. Walk in shadows, searching for light. Cold and alone, no comfort inside. hoping and praying for someone who cares. Always moving and going nowhere. What becomes of the broken hearted who had love that's now departed? I know I got to find some kind of peace of mind. Help me, please. I'm searching though I don't succeed for someone's love, a growing need. All is lost, no place or beginning. All that's left is an unhappy ending. What becomes of the broken hearted who had love that's now departed? I know I got to find some kind of peace of mind. I'll be searching everywhere just to find someone who cares. I'll be looking every day. I know I'm gonna find a way. Nothing's gonna stop me now. I'll find a way somehow. Ain't gonna work. Thank you very much. What girl? Thank you very much. That's a bad one, right? What about this one? What about Johnny Rivers? Poor guy. He's all the way up on a mountain of love, looking at a church where he was supposed to marry this girl. Oh my goodness. Right, Johnny? Johnny! There we go. Clap. Standing on the mountain looking down on the city. The way I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops are falling down the mountainside. Many times I've been here, many times I cried. We used to be so happy when we were in love. High on a mountain of love. Night after night I've been standing here alone, weeping my heart out to cold gray dawn. Praying that you're lonely and you'll come here too. Hoping just by chance that I get a glimpse of you. Trying so hard to find you somewhere above. High on a mountain of love. A mountain of love, a mountain of love. You should be ashamed. You used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere a church with a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and there should have been hours. That's why I'm so lonely, my dream's gone above. High on a mountain of love. Whoa, take it now. Mountain of love, a mountain of love. You should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere a church with a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and there should have been hours. That's why I'm so lonely, my dream's gone above. High on a mountain of love. 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 Correct. Huh? They don't write them like that anymore. And there's Mr. Bobby V saying, listen, I know you're stepping out, but you better watch yourself, even though you tell me you're not, because the night has 1,000 frickin' eyes. Oh my God. I amuse myself. They say that you're a runaround lover, though you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe you, I know. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies, the night has 1,000 eyes. You say that you're a home when you phone me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies, the night has 1,000 eyes. Excuse me. Days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play. You'll find out without really trying, each time my kisses stray. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes will see me too. And no matter what I do, I could never disguise all my little white lies. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies, the night has 1,000 eyes. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Trying to cut back. I gotta wait to I see my cardiologist. I think 3 weeks, and if he gives the okay, my what do they call it? Whatever the primary gave me a prescription for Chantrex, and I still have it. I haven't started it yet because he's got to okay it, because whatever I'm going through, I got the loop in the chest that monitors my my AFib, and so far, knock on wood, I've been pretty lucky with that. Not many episodes, which is good. But if I exert myself, overly exert myself, boom, 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 the telltale heart. But if he says it's okay, I'm going to do it. He said, you smoke as you're doing it, and after like a half a week, you don't want it anymore, and then you could be totally off smoking in 2 weeks. As long as you put your mind to it and everything. So, because it's mostly a habit. It's not so much. This is what he's telling me. A dependency. It's not like alcohol. It's not a dependency on the nicotine as much as a dependency on the routine of lighting a cigarette with coffee and this and that, or when I'm painting, Not as I'm painting, because then I'd be going through a carton a week, for Christ's sake. But once you have the Chantrex and the smoking, they want you to smoke while you're weaning off of it. You're sending messages to your brain. Never heard of this shit, but that you don't want to smoke anymore, and you don't. Okay. I know a guy, I don't remember who it is. I think it's Rob Rush up there in New York. The great disc jockey, V jockey, whatever. he went to a guy called the Mad Russian, I think his name was, and he got hypnotized a long time ago. He was smoking over 2 packs a day. He went in. It was a 3-hour session, I think he said, when he came out. From that moment on, he never had a cigarette. So the brain, man, can do wonderful, unbelievable things. So you stepped out on me. Okay. You know what? We're gonna answer that Tony Bennett style. I want to be around to pick up the pieces. That's right. Joe Brooklyn. He's up in heaven watching this concert right now. I want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody breaks your heart. Somebody twice as smart as I. Or somebody who will swear to be true as you used to do with me. Who'll leave you to learn that misery loves company. Wait and see. I mean, I wanna be around to see how he does it when he breaks your heart to bits. Let's see if the puzzle fits. So fine. That's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. As I sit there applauding from a front row seat. When somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. I always say that's the man's answer to "I will survive." I should have changed that lock. Should have thrown away the key. Yeah. All right, what's the next one? Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this one right away. Gordon Lightfoot. He's sending a message to everybody in the song. Except the girl always gets a pass. It's the guy that we always go after. I can see you lying back in a satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Looking like a queen in a sailor's dream. Don't always say what you really mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care. If I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. A hard-loving woman got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. And I don't like losing. Who does? Mr. Gordon Lightfoot. So, how many out there, excuse me, how many out there have seen the Wicked movie? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, a lot of you. I've watched it probably, my son was laughing at me 30 times. Speaking of my son, took me out on Father's Day. Just me and him. And we went on a charter boat fishing and everything. It was great. The weather was great. The sun was, beating down nice and, but, knocked the living shit out of me. But he pulled in a nice size yellow tail snapper, which I'm sure we ate for dinner already. And I hooked me a nice sailfish that put up a hell of a fight. And as I'm reeling it in, reeling and rocking, all these other idiots with their friggin', whatever. Everybody gets all tied up inside my thing. And so I caught a sailfish that had to be thrown back. It wasn't big enough. And I also caught 5 other people fishing on the boat. Maniac. So he was saying, Dad, go home with everything you're going through. We're just going to go to dinner. And so Amber, that's his wife, can have dinner with her father. And I said, well, let me see how I feel. So I went home. I took a shower quick. I said, screw it, I'm going to go. And on the way there, I had a blowout. Left passenger tire. That's the left. Yeah, that's the passenger. Left rear tire, I mean. So it's like my 3rd blowout in the back in a little over 2.5 years. So I went to my mechanic. I'm like, what the fuck? And these are tires I sold. I said, yeah. He goes, all right, let me buy that, I said, you mentioned something about, which I never heard of, but you mentioned something about the alignment was off in the back. Now, all these years I'm driving, that's how many years it is. I never heard, your front end needs alignment, okay. Never heard that the rear end needs alignment. And so the tires are pitched a little bit, and just keeps on wearing from that way. And then the steel belt gives out, and then pow! And I swear to God, this time I thought they got me. That's because it sounded like a shot. The last time it happened, the computer, on the screen in the car, it showed the air slowly but surely coming down. So at least we had some warning. I say we because Ronnie was with me, Ronnie Pagnata. So at least we had some warning that something was about to happen. But this was a blowout, and all I heard was, pow! And the air didn't come out right away. So I'm like, look, and I'm like, all right, who's shooting at me? And why? And then all of a sudden, you know that sound. And so started loosening the lug nuts, and all of a sudden my heart started pounding. I was sweating like a pig, and I'm just with all the meds and everything. I'm just not who I used to be when it comes to things like that. But I got them all loose, and then I went and grabbed the phone. I saw he had texted me a couple of times in a state of panic because we were texting about something. I forget. Oh, I was asking him what time. I was telling him I was in the car on my way there, and then I said, "Oh, great! I just got a fucking blowout." So he called me, and or I called him. It don't matter. And he goes, "All right, where are you?" I said, "I'm on I-95, like not even a half a mile from PGA Boulevard." He goes, "I'll be right there." So we came, and he had a hard time, with it too. You got to get down on your knees. They still have those stupid, what do they call them, scissor jacks that you got to, and it goes up a little at a time. And I forgot to step on the emergency brake. So when it got to a certain point, it started to pitch forward. And, of course, then it stops. But when it pitched forward, the jack was pitch or whatever. And some guy stopped, and he came out with his for the gun to take the lug nuts off. And I was a whole long story. And he said, "Look, I don't want you going to the restaurant now. I'm going to follow you home." And that's the end of that. And it was crazy. But now with that, and if you need what are you talking about? I thought I got such a good deal on it, and I've had to put so much money into this fucking car already. Now I know. So I looked it up. It said no accidents when I bought the car. So I looked it up, and there was an accident. He was hitting the rear. The person that owned that car before that. So I went there this morning, and I went crazy, and I thought they were going to call the cops on me. I didn't threaten anybody. I wasn't even screaming. That's what made them nervous. I was like right in the eyes. I was like that shoe bill stork that I painted, if you saw it on Facebook, These birds are like, they go all the way back, 30 million years. And they just do this. They just stare at you. They don't blink. They don't move. And when they strike, it's over. Thank God they're in Africa. I see the rain down in Africa. So anyway, I don't know why I told that story. Oh, I know why. Because I'm easy. Like Sunday morning. I really am. One of the nicest songs I ever read. Heard. Before Lionel just dumped the Commodores. Bastard. How dare you? I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, I done all I can. You see, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. Yeah, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning, yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Ooh. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do alright. I wanna be free, yeah, just me. Whoa. Why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning, yeah. That's why I'm easy, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning. 'Cause I'm easy, yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. 'Cause I'm easy, yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I'm easy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. It's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Jim Croce. Funny, he was one of the happily married. Happily. Fungal. He was one of the most happily married men in the business, and all his songs were about breakup and women that left him and cheated on him, and he's on his way back home and he's working his way back here and walking to Atlanta, and I mean, just the man was phenomenal and taken way too soon. And it's funny. It's not funny. It's sad that, but the plane crashed right after he had some quality time with the family, and he had told his wife that he was going to stop touring for a while, if not for good, and just write, produce, and create other stars besides himself. And then look what happened. I wonder if she took the plane down. No. Photographs and Memories. If everybody remembers that song, I would think. I would think because I am. Photographs and memories. Christmas cards you sent to me. All that I have are these to remember you. Memories that come at night take me to another time, back to a happier day when I called you mine. we sure had a good time. We started way back when. Morning walks and bedroom talks. Oh, how I loved you then. Summer skies and lullabies. Nights we couldn't say goodbye. All of the things that we knew, not a dream survived. Photographs and memories, all the love you gave to me, somehow it just can't be true. It's all I've left of you. But we sure had a good time when we started way back when. Morning walks and bedroom talks. Oh, how I loved you then. That's a talent when you can put all those pictures in somebody's head in 2 minutes. That song's only 2 minutes and 3 seconds long. You can picture the whole thing, the whole time together and everything else. You can picture him, his face, his feelings. We've all been there. Let's bring a little, see the sideburns? A little Engelbert. No, not Elvis. This is The Last Waltz. I wonder, should I go or should I stay? The band had only one more song to play. I caught you out the corner of my eye. Stand alone, alone and so shy. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. But the love we had was going strong. Through the good and bad we got along. Then the flame of love died in your eyes. My heart was broken too when you said goodbye. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. It's all over now. Nothing left to say. Just my tears and the orchestra play. La 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 la. La 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 la. I had the last waltz with you. Two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz should last forever. La 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 la. He did have the last waltz, But that's not what he thought it was going to be. Now we'll go to the other Sideburns guy. You know, the King, Elvis Two Ways, Aaron Presley. And he's singing. Are you lonesome tonight? Just wondering. Do you miss me? Are you sad? Are you? Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said the world's a stage and each must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act 1 is when we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly and never missed a cue. But then came Act 2. You seemed to change, you acted strange, and why I'll never know. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me, and I had no cause to doubt you. But I'd rather go on and hearing your lies than go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there with emptiness all around. And if you don't come back to me, well, they can just bring the curtain down. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Well, are you, bitch? Ow. And now we will end with the ultimate cheating song. Women's cheating song, that is. Woman's cheating song. By the Eagles. For my sister Tina, who loves the Eagles. Not that my sister Tina's a cheater. Don't get me started, you son of a bitches. Maybe I'll do a Neil Diamond too at the end. Hello again. This song is phenomenal. City girls seem to find out early. I'd open doors with just a smile. A rich old man, she won't have to worry. So dress up all in lace, go in style. Late at night, the big old house gets lonely. I guess every form of refuge has its price, and it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening, comfort an old friend who's feeling down. But he knows where she's going as she's leaving. Well, she's headed for the cheating side of town. But you can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile's a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. On the other side of town, the boy's waiting with fiery eyes and dreams no one can steal. She drives on through the night anticipating, 'cause he makes her feel the way she used to feel. She rushes to his arms, they fall together. She whispers that it's only for a while. She swears that soon she'll be coming back forever. She pulls away, leaves him with a smile. Well, you can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile's a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. She gets up, pours herself a strong one, stares out at the stars up in the sky. Another night, it's gonna be a long one. She draws the shade and hangs her head to cry. She wonders how it ever got this crazy. She thinks about a boy she knew in school. Did she get tired, or did she just get lazy? Though she's so far gone, she feels like a fool. Oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new life didn't change things? Well, you're still the same old girl you used to be. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile's a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your bullshit. bullshit eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Honey, you can't hide your lying eyes. That was 6 minutes and 28 seconds of pure truth. We're already over the hour mark, so maybe I won't do a Neil Diamond. Bullshit, I'm doing it. Because it fits in right with the theme of this show. And then I'll go. Then I'll let you go. Neil Diamond. Neil, there you are. There you go. This is hello again. Hello. Is anybody home? Take it. Hello again. Hello. Just called to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all tonight. I know it's late. I couldn't wait. Hello, my friend, hello. Just called to let you know I think about you every night when I'm here alone. You're there at home. Hello. Lately it's been crazy. Maybe I'm to blame, but I put my heart above my head. We've been through it all, and you love me just the same. When you're not here, I just need to hear hello, my friend, hello. It's good to need you so. It's good to love you like I do. But to feel this way when I hear you say hello. Hello, my friend, hello. Just called to let you know I think about you every night, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello. There you go. Now, everybody. How's that? Good? All right. 1 minute and 10 seconds. And 29 seconds, 30 seconds, 31 seconds, 32. Stop it. So I want to tell you one quick story before I go. God's honest truth. God's honest truth. I went to 7-Eleven, and they have, at least here they do. They make these homemade cookies. Chocolate chip cookies, red velvet cookies, I don't know, all kinds. I forget the one with the white nuts. Macadamia nuts in it, whatever. But their chocolate chip cookies are unbelievable. They're only like $1.10, and it's just amazing. So, and they're nice. There's a nice size to them. And I thought I had something to show you the size of it. But trust me, they're nice size. And so when I went there, I had to get cigarettes, some milk, and there's, of course, some cookies. But I went late. I went in the early evening. When I went in, I'm looking, no. You don't have to, oh, no, they went faster. I'm like, they call me Sal because I left my debit card there like 2,000 times. I'm sorry, Sal, they went, pretty quick. So, all right. So I went home. No big deal, so I don't have cookies. I could do without cookies. So I went to bed that night and went to sleep, and I had a dream that I was given, now this I could use. I was given a chocolate chip cookie this big, and I'm trying to put it in my mouth in the dream. And I'm trying to, I didn't want to break it in half because it was so big. It was like, oh my God. I'm like, couldn't do it. I kept trying. I'm chomping down on it and pushing it in my mouth. And I kind of wake up a little bit. And I'm like, and I'm shoving my phone into my mouth and chewing down on the phone. I cracked it here on the bottom. What the hell is wrong with my brain? Thank God I didn't oh my God, how would I answer the phone if it was stuck in my colon? I mean, holy moly, on that picture, I will leave you and see how long it takes you to get that out of your mind's eye. So I love you all. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I'll be back in a couple of days. We'll do another one. I'll be sending this over to Patreon. And then we will be sharing it free to Facebook. And all I ask is that you share. Share. Join my Facebook page, for Christ's sake. $1 a month. You can't do $12 a year. You don't want to do $5 a month at Patreon? Okay. $1 a month over on Facebook. $1 a month. I got 9 or 10,000 followers and 5,000 friends. So, you're talking, that could, not that it's going to happen because I don't know half the people, but that could be $10,000 a month at $1 a month. If I get half of that, that's $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year. And you can make it happen. Share. $1 a month and share. Right through Facebook, everything's all up legit. There's nothing phony about it. And as you enjoy, as they say, my content, there you go. If not, don't worry about it. All right. I love you all. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a good Thursday. And let's root the Yankees on in again tomorrow for the win. I predicted to Ronnie Pagnotta that after today's win, they will go 8-1 for the next 10 games. But actually, this one counted today. I cheated and gave myself this one. So they'll go 8-1. And when all is said and done, it'll be, I said they will go 9-1. What's wrong with my head? Good night. Holy fuck. Have a good night, everybody. I love you. Ciao.